Hello and welcome to the Blobber Checks Out another custom map in Railroad Tycoon 2. France, 1830s. France, 1830s. The French rails are in your hands. Your mission is to create a national network, connecting the Mediterranean coast to the industry in the north, from Marseille to Colne. Two enemies. Let's go. Will you be able to connect Marseille to Colne? Gold, do it within 20 years and move 20 loads between the cities. For silver, do it in... For silver, do it... Oh, it's the other way around. Gold, do it within 20 years. Silver, do it within 30 years. Bronze, do it within 40 years. Look out for Easter eggs. Bless me. Okay, so what do we got? What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Us, Royal Rail, and Lille et Flanders. We are starting out with the richest, at least. Fuel Cost Man is extremely attractive, at least until better Fuel Cost Man comes along. The Confederate Suisse, Deutschland, Royaume de Belgique, Regno di Sardegna, and Reino de España. All of them cost way too much money. Germany's 5 million is a bit ludicrous. But we're going to need to in order to get the goal, because the goal is connect up to there. In the meantime, where can we do in France? Goods into passengers. Is this ours? This is ours, so we start with a little something something in Paris. The Paris Rouen that isn't even big enough to actually count as a city. Le Havre would be better. Paris can make goods. Is there cotton and wool? Not really. There's lots of produce, and we'll be at an early enough date that cities will still eat fruit. This is pretty big. 2.5. It's got some sugar. That could be food and goods here. Wait, what? Why can't I build? Oh, because it's not set to whatever you need to do mode. Yeah, that's fine. So we could connect to here. Can we get both of those ports in one? We can. That would be very good at absorbing goods. Could also do Lille. 1, 2, 3, 4. Better than the 2.5 of that. 2.5. 3 of you. Metz is French. Fair enough. 1, 2. Strasbourg is French. France's natural border is, of course, the Rhine. Mulhouse. Lyon. That's 3.5. A lot of people would like to speak with the game designers about that. I don't know if this was the 1830 border. I mean, the fact that this is still called the Kingdom of Sardinia is somewhat encouraging. And the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg. It's probably actually a fairly reasonable representation of the map at the time. I'd guess. Two zigzags? Could we get one zigzag to work? Looks like yes. It looks like we can get one zigzag Paris to Lille to work. I don't see a better option. Station to station. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.5. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing anything better than Lille. We will go with Lille. I should check who is available for this. We already got Fuelman. Fantastic. What trains are available? We're at a really early start date, so we only have the mighty Threvthik and the Stevenson rocket. Please say that we're using a... Oh, we actually have one of these. It's basically a tractor engine. I guess I'm willing to push you up to medium for the sake of getting you 4 houses. That way you count as a real city. Paris can absorb the grain from here. So you know what? You are becoming the grain-mobile. Then we grab 2 of these. We should have a look at how heavy things are. 25, but passengers are ultralight, 10. So this is a good, like, an extra half faster than that. And if it's loaded, they're about the same, but it's much more reliable. In any case, we want 2 of these, either way, one going either way. Actually, I want you doing the mail first. That one, and then give it a couple seconds and we'll start the other one. That means that this should probably be just double-tracked right from the get-go. Ouch, money. Saloon, yes. Small hotel, sorry, small restaurant, yes. Saloon, yes. Small restaurant, yes. You are going to deserve a post office. Except we don't even know about the post office yet. Fair enough. Looks like we have the money to do hotel. Hotel. Then we wait and we buy that other one doing... have this one doing 3 passengers. Like that. Once the mail one moves on. If you could head back to Paris. Actually, what we'll do is we'll add Paris back into this list. Say go here, become empty. And then we'll delete Paris, because otherwise it's going to travel at like a quarter of the speed because it thinks it's carrying something. Now, what else? Coal? Yes, cities do want coal. At least big enough ones. Speed up one. You turn around and empty. The AI has decided that this ridiculous 1, 2, 3, 4 turn thing that should just be a straight. Right, that should be a straight from here to there is good. And that one is a bit more sensible. At least it's only 2 turns. Ooh. Good lord. One of you, except you're going to go here to here. One more from Paris? No, let's say they last long enough for that. And we're too poor anyway. Turn off the dividend. I'm an idiot for not doing that sooner. Good. We buy our own stock? I'm willing to go that, but not really much further. If we had a stock market crash, we'd get screwed over at the moment. You turn the corner before this guy hits you. That looks like a no. So then the next question is, can you re-accelerate once he crosses this before he hits you? Which is a no. Sad all round. No revenue this year. I will buy one more of those now, though, and then we start making money. Yeah, there's someone close enough to behind you that I think if you only take mail... Well, you could also only take coal. You know what? You only take coal. The guy behind you can have the mail. You do need sanding and water, though. Otherwise, that's going to be a problem. Mail. You need sanding and water. Already done. Perfect. You need sanding and water. I guess a saloon. I should probably put a maintenance bay on this end as well. These trains are so early in the game that they essentially try to explode whenever you're given the chance. We get another 50% better train. It goes like 50% better, 50% better again. Sanding tower confuses you. Sand. This little bar is your sand, and as it says here, if your train runs out of sand, it struggles on grades. To refill, it has to pass through, though not stop at, a sanding tower. So whenever your train encounters not completely flat land, so zeros it doesn't care about, but these 1s, these 0.7s, these 3s, it uses sand to maintain traction. To not essentially grind to a complete stop. Just one. So here it's not so necessary. It will still help them with accelerating. But if you actually have real hill stuff and you run out of sand, your train will just go to like 1 mile an hour. It will absolutely crawl up the hill. I think we grab this and we say you are strong enough to do 2 at a time because you are that much stronger than the other guy. Yeah, this with 2... Hell, this with 3 is actually... You know what? Then do 3. You with 3 is faster than the... This thing with 1. This thing with 3 is as good as this thing with 1. In fact, it's better than that thing with 1. Speed up. We have 2 cities that claim they want milk. And we could get produce and milk by putting that here. I'm going to say that's our next thing to do. Ding, 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 ding. Grab... You know what? Grab 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab all 5 passengers. And at the other end, grab all 4 passengers. Let's make those new milkmobiles. So here. We don't know about refrigerators yet. Doesn't hurt to have extra sanding and water in the middle. It's not that expensive. And in fact, all 3 cities want it, so that works out really well. In terms of averaging supply, like no one city is going to get one. Let's just redo this completely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No one city is going to get so oversupplied on at least the produce component. They will get oversupplied on milk because of the milk bug. Double track these 2 bits. Looks good. When delivering milk, it delivers way more. So cities are meant to recover their desire at the end of the year. So these little, it tells you good, then @ symbol, and then a number. The number tells you essentially a multiplier. It corresponds to a multiplier to how much they're going to pay for something. 4 is the normal rate of wanting something. At 4, they will pay you the box price, the label price on this. So 56k. At numbers above that, they start paying you above the going rate. So for example, Paris really wants cotton and they're willing to pay a premium to get cotton. As you supply a city with something, this number goes down and then recovers at the end of the year. So you can't like throw 8 million milk at Paris and it absorb 8 million milk and pay you full price. You'll deliver the first 1 or 2 milk, and then the desire will drop to 3, and then you'll deliver a couple more milk, and the desire will drop to 2, and so on and so on. The problem with milk, the milk bug, is that base game as out of the box, the recovery rate for milk is set to 0. accidentally in the game defines. So once you supply a city with milk once, they never recover their want for milk. Everyone in the city realizes they're lactose intolerant. Please never deliver me milk again. The only way you can use milk then is eventually there is a building that processes milk into food. But that's not till much, much, much later in the timeline. We made amazing money this year, 3 times more than our nearest competitor. Yeah. Correct guess, Sergeant Cookie. We get 2 of these? It kind of looks like we get 2 of these. I mean, they're already waiting to pick up the next one. Yeah, sure, we'll get a second one. Right, so as we see here, this place says it wants milk at 4, and produce at 4. And this is going to get here. And then everything is going to stop working. You can deliver to Ruin. And we might repurpose you. Right, so 4 for produce, 4 for milk. Speed up 1. Food is the same weight as this, so it doesn't really matter. Here we go. Milk is now... Oh, it hasn't finished unloading. Wait a sec. Just wait a sec. It needs to fully finish unloading before the things update. There we go. Milk 0. Produce 3. So we've supplied this city with all the milk it's ever going to want ever. Unless it builds a milk processing thing. Whilst the produce has only been diminished by 1 want. So we could deliver more produce and still get paid, but just get paid less than the normal rate. And at the start of next year, remembering that this is 3 at the moment, it will probably pump back up to 4. Really? Yeah, that's not a terrible connection for you to make, friend. You can turn into another food one. In the future, I guess we do you as a 2. Milk 0, produce 1. So we've dropped that to 1 and to 3. That's less acceptable, but okay. How far behind is the next nearest train? Far enough that I'm willing to send you 4 coal. Everyone loves our shares. Please grab mail in preference to passengers. Mail expires much quicker than passengers. less money this year. We'll add in the restaurant and the hotel, but no roundhouse for you. Probably because of the milk. Alright, all this looks good. That's about to finish delivering the last milk to here. Oh, so the year turned, right? And look, this produce is back demanded at 4. So the city is hungry for fruit again, but it is not hungry for milk. And this city is up to 1 for produce, but still 0 for milk. Now what we need is a way of getting food to Paris as well. In my eyes, the easiest answer looks to be chuck something in the middle there. Double cow processing and connect that to this cow and this cow. Got milk? We don't want it. Go somewhere else. Yes. Every city everywhere after having delivered milk once. Ding. Okay, there's no more of that worth doing ever. So you just turn into another express. You know what? You can do this. 1 produce here, 1 produce here, 1 produce there. Hell, we might even have a second one of them. No, we should really use those. Well, we should really use these. The difference in cost is tiny, and it's not going to explode, it accelerates better. There. I think it's as simple as that they went through updating the values, and they didn't hit save the last time they, like, updated the list. But, not sure. Paris wants mail more than people. Grab the mail first. And we have got enough money to do some other things. So let's look at doing that cow thing like I said. There's no reason to not capture those if we can. And then we want a separate line to there and a separate line to this. Beautiful. Done. So, 3 cows to there and to Paris. And then the same, but the other one. Beautiful. That should keep Paris fed. Although, actually, you could be Rouen. Yeah, you know what? You can be Rouen. Done. That did not spend our $2 million. I meant to connect here. My instinct is to save up. Oh, we only have wooden bridges. That's horrible. Nevertheless, my instinct is to save up and try and go like... I probably live with the wooden bridges and go straight across. As much as I can. So like here... Yeah, that's pretty deliciously flat. And then from here... Oof. I can't really have that... Yeah, that's okay, though. How bad is... that? Where is Cologne? Very top of the map. Up there, top left. Like the very north corner. Well. Caesar North. Not Railroad Tycoon North. The northeast corner in Railroad Tycoon map. North. Subjective North. Magnetic North. Galactic North. Anyway. Just an estimate. How much is it going to be to get over here? 1.5 million. So I can wait till the end of this year and we'll connect across to Marseille. And see if we can do all of these to Marseille as our people money earning things. And after like 2 years of that, we can probably do up to Cologne. Well, it might be more like 3 years, because it's probably going to take 3 years to do a trip. Hurry up, cows. Produce the rest of your cows. Actually, I kind of like the idea of you going as far away as possible. The heck? Here, there, there. Well, that boned you. It's my bad. Turn back around. Good. Don't I have 2 mil? Why wait to do... Well, for one, buying access in Germany costs 5 million, Sergeant Cookie. So I couldn't buy access to Germany yet, even if I wanted. I am too poor. return to where you were. That is my fault for letting you detach your cow. Oh no, this is going a bit too slowly. You're going to be demoted to slow so that everyone else runs over the top of you. I shouldn't have sent four coal. I got greedy. Which probably also means that 3 of this is maybe a bit greedy. But 2 is realistically the limit that we should be working to. You ass. I should maybe have built the cut them off road before. Now we are maybe going to have to go across here. No. Like, I could have built that sooner. Yeah, it's my fault, but thinking the AI wouldn't be a jerk. War in Spain. Passengers decreased by 10%. We split 2 for 1. We still made the most money. Grab only 2 coal. We're not making the same mistake twice. This dings and we should be good to go. Perfect. Okay. Let's go to there. Now let's work from the other direction. So... that looks very good. That 2 is a bit unfortunate. But I guess we just have to live with it. That is going to be absolute murder. There we go. All those 4s. And the enemy's track that is a 4? Yuck. Okay, there we go. That's the connection across to Marseille. We are definitely going to need multiple things in the middle, being sanding and water. No questions about it. Probably even as soon as, like, here. That next one could be a bit further. Now this is nice and flat, so it can be basically a whole screen away. Yeah, that will be perfect. All right. We could possibly even take loans and get the rest of the way across right now. How many loads do I have to move between them? 20. How much is Belgium? Six. In fact, the price for German access has gone up. 6, 7, 8, 9 million. Let's build a couple of these. Earn the money that's going to do that. So 1. 2. 3. 4. Wrong kind. You can become the second one of these. We can disown the one that was set on that was a good one. This one, your new job is to get to Paris. And then become one of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus the one that already exists is 5. We need one more. So that one does mail go. Okay. Speed up. Now, unfortunately, the bridge is going to make everything a right pain to begin with. We are probably going to have to build a technically, like, connector thing between here and here so that it doesn't count as using our enemy's rail. So otherwise we don't count as connecting across this. No, go to Paris and become full of people. Looks good. Grab the mail. Boom times ahead. Those bridges are just murder. Okay, we're waiting for those to get down to the other end. Is that going to be enough? It's going to be like 3 million. How does he own more wealth than me? Oi. Yeah, I suppose he does own a lot of those other shares. Yeah, good for him. We don't need to care about our personal wealth for this map, so it doesn't really matter. Grab the mail. Poor guy keeps getting run over the top of. Ruen's food is dealt with. At least for one cycle. And I didn't realise that you didn't want coal. I feel like a bit of an idiot. We will make that brief detour. There's a lot of not much happening up that end. Get the new and even stronger things doing the coal from now on. You know what? You've earned your place now. All the mail you can, because mail expires quicker. In fact, it's kind of... You're going to stop for him. The Austrian government would like you to help make Austria take prisoners out of the Italian patriots. We would get Austrian access. 9 Danke. Speed up 1. Customs? Ah, it knows that that's from the other side of the border. Well, good for you. One last bridge to cross.
I've got freedom to sing the blues. I've got freedom to spread the good news.
You know what? We're going to be nice and give you a customs house. We should do the same for the other end. And we will accept that at least one of these should have a roundhouse. Passengers. Just the two. There are no mail. Only grab passengers. And it's time to loan up. One. Two. Where are the rest of them? Did you have a breakdown, friend? Maybe he had a breakdown. Probably block. Oh, yeah, that would make sense too. Yes. Good reasoning. We were probably halfway across the enemy's tracks, and then the enemy train tried to cross, and it gets priority and made us stop. So I don't remember hearing the "we've had a breakdown" noise. If only we could do bridges. If only. You need to turn around because you've just been robbed. Come on, finish making it round the corner. Kind of tempting to say, maximum power! Jeremy Clarkson approach. Come on, I told you to go back to... Turn around. Yeah, thank you. That's better. Now that you're around the corner, go back to normal. Russian starts to exist. Sorry, but you need to know that you are low priority compared to the things that are getting to this end. So are you now. And you do need to wait for supply. 100%. Telegraph poles. If you could ding. Grab 2 and go. You will grab 3. You will wait, although it looks like you're fine. You now need to be slow. Priority. Good. You need to wait. You are now also low. Now so is this guy. An American producer has offered to make you their advanced engines ahead of time. That is worthwhile. They are that much stronger than the Prussian. Alright, let's look if there's a goodwill man. There is not. So we say Belgium. I don't welcome, but I accept your payment requirements. 7 million for you. Hello, surprisingly expensive loans. Just take max loans right now, so that I know all the money I've got to work with. Buy that German access. Flow right down. Now we want to get across to Colm. That'll do. That counts as being Bonn, not Colm, annoyingly. I'm going to have to do another zigzag. As much as it makes me cry. You need water and sanding and everything. Gonna need something in the middle. Making sure they don't run out partway through. We might need 2 somethings. I'd rather err on the side of caution. The trains are pathetically slow enough without being even slower. Because of no water or sand. Alright, and now you need to be high priority. And you don't go there anymore, you go to Colm. Done. Same with you. And you are high priority. You will wait for mail. And then you will go to Colm. You need to come back here and get a passenger, please. And then go to Colm. Good enough. Colm. 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 Don't know how you stuffed up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Five. Six. Seven, 8. 9, 10. And I'm willing to bet that you with 1 is about the same as him with 2. Yes, the American's just that strong. 30. 40. In fact, the American's even faster with 2 than the Prussian is with 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's do some the other way. 11, 12. 13, 14. 15, 16. 17, 18. 19, 20. That should be exactly what we need. Make them all high priority. Go. $1.5 million. Okay, and speed up. If there's a train is even faster man. Train safety? Actually, we probably want you, because we care about them not exploding on the way there. And not getting robbed. The Spanish War is over. This guy's making absurd money, but we no longer care. What matters is getting our loads from Colm to Marseille. Oh, sorry, Marseille. Stone bridges start to exist, so we will bother with replacing all these shitty bridges with nice bridges. And double tracking the French component of this. Done. So no more excuses about running over each other. Slowing you down. And no more excuses about the bad bridges. And the only other thing to do is to make sure that we count as connecting end to end by not touching their stuff. Look at that naughty AI stopping my trains. The post office is invented. We're too poor. We need to wait for something to ding ding ding. First of these is about to get there. We lost $1 million. Fine. These are going to start dinging and money will go through the roof. Yeah, there's been worse places for a breakdown. Here would be a worse place. Try and double track the German bit. And the Belgium bit. Done. But no more claiming that one-way tracks is the problem there. Hate to imagine how much our stock price is bouncing up. That all looks good. Speed up more, and I think we're done. Call it Cologne. Hey, Dilpeckle. That's a bit out of date. Although that is real old. We played our Spookums game for the day, Dilpeckle. So now we're doing some train game for the evening. The Princess of Monaco, who has already had 3 husbands, has decided to marry you. Your personal fortune would increase by 1 million and you would get free rights in the Principate. Other European royals who wanted to marry the princess are jealous of you and may raise the price. I'm getting married in the morning. Hello, a free $1 million. How was spooky today? There were 2 puzzles that were bullshit. One that had a literally wrong hint. And one that was just very silly. A couple of very silly, like, how is a person ever meant to realize to do these things? Thankfully, there is an in-game hint system so that you can just go and beg the telephone when you need a hint. How was I supposed to know that I could use the super enhanced knife to cut open the circus tent when the normal knife wasn't good enough to cut open the circus tent? But it definitely did its job of being spookums compared to, like, the Scooby-Doo things aren't really spookums. This was genuinely more spookums. Yesterday's train one was kind of spookums. How is he? He just almost owns as much, and his company is doing better because we haven't interrupted him doing any of this. But we don't care about that, because all we care about is getting our 20 back and forths. I feel like it should have triggered by now, though. Right, this is Calm. This is Marseille. And we should have moved 20 things back and forth between them by now. God, he almost owns us. He owns more than me now. You are insane, man. But whatever. Labor inspectors want you to bribe them, sure. It feels like it must not be triggering because we have definitely done these things and yet it's already 51. So I don't know what's going wrong there. Like, we met these conditions. We easily met these conditions. Marcel is definitely connected to Calm. We even have a go around the enemy's tracks thing so that it counts as connected. So, rip. Level is bugged. Cry, frown, sad.